Virgo, hello, welcome to April. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's talk some astrology before we get into the reading. So, on the 5th, Venus enters the sign of Pisces, and this is really nice because Venus is finances, it's beauty, it's your abundance, it's love, and moving into fun, free-flowing, enlightening sign of Pisces, you're now experiencing a lot of feelings of coming full circle, finally achieving what it is that you'd set out in your manifestations, the feeling of really coming through, right? Things coming through. Your money, your love, your abundance, you'll be looking extra beautiful. This whole phase of Venus in Pisces for me has a lot to do with life imitating art, being really creative. Life almost picks up this vibe of being like a movie, right? There's a lot of serendipitous events. With the sun being in Aries, there's a lot of initiations, a lot of breaking through, a lot of seeing new things into existence, right? On the 10th, Mercury moves into Taurus. So the planet of communication in practical, pragmatic, down-to-earth, very sensual and tactile sign. It's about planning. It's about thinking about the future, the 1 month plan, the 5-year plan, the 10-year plan. It's about getting organized, it's about getting creative and thinking about logistics and longevity, especially where finances are involved. On the 14th, Mars moves into the sign of Pisces where it joins Venus, the two of them coming together for the second or the third point this year. And they're moving, progressing together, and this is very encouraging because there's a support of the yin and the yang working in harmony and unison and balance. On the 16th, there is a full moon in the sign of Libra, which is all about the balance. It's all about finding harmony and equilibrium in your internal and your external, and how you can implement harmony and manifesting and creating with the least amount of resistance, and sort of seeing where it is that your processes can be analyzed and looked through and see where they could be perhaps shortened or tapered. On the 29th, your ruling planet Mercury moves into its fellow home sign, the sign of Gemini. It loves being here, and it feels like an electric shock. It feels like whatever was blocked is now able to move forward. You yourself, as well as the sign of Gemini and people with significant Mercury placements, really feel electric during this period. So really feel the build up to that. On the 30th, there is a new moon, solar eclipse, which is the beginning of the eclipse season, and it's really a very good period of thinking about how personal progress and personal journeys are ongoing. Do you know what I mean? They're always going to be something that we have to do, and tapering and editing and trimming our process is part of the evolution process. And I do feel like April, sun being in Aries, a lot of initiation energy, a lot of very cardinal, let's go for it, let's, kick down the doors on things that are just not in alignment with us and anything that's holding us back. So the cards that I have, a mix of tarot and oracle. I have the Waite, of course, the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and the Psychic Tarot by Holland. I really enjoy this mix. Guys, if you would be interested in booking a reading, visit the website rubyreadstarot.com. Check out the description box. Details of where to leave a donation, which is always greatly appreciated, is also in the description box. Guys, take a deep breath in for me. And let's go. Let's get some messages for the Virgo collective for April 2022. Okay, Virgo. Let's get some messages for Virgo, for the Virgo collective, April 2022. Let's get some messages for Virgo, the Virgo collective. Discovery. I love that. I really, really love that. Do you see how the heart chakra is all the way beaming? And this guy, you, are really confronted with like ancestors and the spirit of guides and directions and omens, and the moon guides you, and your heart's like been burst wide open, and everywhere around you there's growth, right? And you're discovering. And so in April you're really operating from the heart and listening and trusting, and it's so delicious. I love this energy. Oh my god, discovery, yes. Okay, adventure begins. Nice. You can always trust Aries season to come through with kicking down the doors on the stagnant. And Virgo, you love motion, and you're setting off into this new discovery of yourself and the world and the mysteries of the universe, and you love that. And so a lot of you are discovering new things, new people, new places. I'm not going to take all of those. I will take the ones that are turned upwards. These cards are very jumpy. They're super talkative. That is impatience. And that is despondence. Okay, so Virgo. I feel as if you're really tapping into something at the moment. And your ascension has you slowly but surely walking up this ladder of levels, okay? And each level has new experiences and new things for you to tackle, and it's a process because you're a work in process, and life is a work in process, and the greatest art that we create is a work in process, and you're reaching for new levels and you want to go higher, and there is this curiosity, this natural curiosity within you that just wants to discover more, okay? And so you're manifesting and you're expanding. And there is this catch up between like real time and your manifestation time. Like there is a natural like time period that you're not like accounting. And so impatience is only going to wear your magic down. And when you feel impatient, it's perhaps a good idea to do something that you really love doing that's going to distract you from what you're trying to bring into your right now. And cook something, Aries season, like do something like the gardening, or be in nature, or I don't know, cook something or build something, right? This is creation energy, initiation energy, which will then give you the downloads, right? And despondence is where you're actually allowing, and I love this card because she's pregnant with the world, okay? And everything is naturally flourishing and growing around her. And she's got such energy. There's so much kinetic energy around her. Like even her hair is flowing, okay? And so the message here is There is so much for you to discover, and there's so much for you to learn, and there is so much for you to really absorb yourself in. Get pregnant with the whole freaking world right now. That you don't have the right, you don't have the patience to be impatient right now, okay? That's you missing the point completely of the craft. I hope you're following. I love this deck! Oh my god, I love Aries season. Just the sheer magic, like the possibilities. We're in spring. We're in spring! This is when, like, the magic happens, and there is evidence all around us of growth and rebirth and regeneration. A lot of optimism. Make sure you're out observing all of it. Okay, I think that's all I have from this deck. The bottom of the deck, when I finished shuffling, was enlightenment. I just feel like your higher self is going to be speaking to you on all different levels, and quantumly different parts of you, different versions of you are collectively coming together and speaking a truth that if you're really channeled into you after this really brutal kick your ass winter that was just a gauntlet from, I don't know, but whatever it was, it kind of slingshot you into the possibility of many parallel universes where you can open yourself up to. And so this enlightenment process has been so enriching and so delicious, and we're so blessed. Really. We're out here in the universe, spinning on a rock every single day, and there's absolutely no guarantee of anything at this point. And so each moment is an absolute moment of a miracle. And being lucky enough to discover every thought, every feeling, every nanosecond of observation even is such a precious gift. And Aries season can allow you a perspective that's less about being so high up there viewing downwards, but being on the front line, being really present in the moment, and understanding the flicker of fire of this, the flicker of illumination with that fire, that matchstick moment, okay, is where the magic is. Authority, Mars, I love this, the card of Aries. You are tapping into your inner Emperor, Virgo. And there is this role model version of you, and some of you are teaching, and some of you are being just really good parts of society, really important people. I love knowing who watches this channel. I know who you are, because I am you, and you are me. And I know who you are watching, and I love that you're watching, and thank you. And so you're tapping into this version of you, which is so strong and so fiercely independent, yet so empathetically nurtured and situated comfortably within a group or a family. It's so beautiful. Okay, so this is rejoice and celebration. Aries season for you is a celebration. It's coming together with your people. It's coming together with people that really expand your mind, help you discover, help you grow, and help you go to new horizons. This is sacral chakra. This is your creativity point. And this is also the point that illuminates how well your growth is going to do. It has a lot to do with the divine feminine. And I think as Venus moves into Pisces, there's a very heavy emphasis on healing the womb space, or if you're not a female, like the general reproductive space. There's a heavy emphasis on healing and cleansing womb wounds. Be open to the celebration, Virgo. Be open to the possibility that there's a lot of creation that's going to take place in Aries season that's going to be celebrated. And you're going to do it with such authority that I love this. That says fulfillment of wishes, Virgo. There are dreams coming true. And it really comes with you own all of it, because it's screaming to the world that you've changed and you've grown, and there is this new layer of magic to you, and it's almost as if you're unrecognizable to so many, and you shapeshift and you grow, and it happens so quickly. And as Mercury moves home in the sign of Gemini, your sister sign, you're empowered. You're a boss. And you've got it. And it feels like home. It feels natural. It feels normal. It feels like you again. Six of Cups. The Devil. The Queen of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So Virgo, there is power in what's familiar. But when it becomes bottom of the deck, the Four of Pentacles, when it becomes almost so that you're sticking to a comfort zone, or you're sticking to a situation, it could be a family situation, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be something that you're very familiar with, yet you're very aware that there's more to life than just this. And you're very aware of your need to expand, and it's almost like you're bursting from the seams, because the limitation that you've placed on yourself has almost become suffocating to you, and you understand now how limitation is the biggest. I was going to swear there. And I really want to swear when I want to swear. But it upsets people, so I don't. And I should stop doing that, because when I'm in my flow, let me be. Okay, so don't stay fixed in a comfort zone, especially if it's like in a familiar situation, a nostalgic situation, something that you know too well. The devil is in that. The devil will make you stay small. The devil will feed you with fear and doubt that you need to mentally grow strong enough to overcome. So every time you feel a lesson that you have already overcome, every time you feel like you're going through it again, you have to say, listen, not today, witch. I taught you that last time, okay? And you have to be more disciplined. You have to be more disciplined. Ramadan is coming this year, and a lot of you should practice fasting. That will teach you a lot to do with discipline. Queen of Cups. April is spent well when you're operating from a place of having learned and fully embodied the lessons that you learn in Pisces season. And a lot of that has to do with coming and working from the heart and doing things from the heart. Point blank, period. Just shush There's no other way. If you want to do it from the heart, or don't waste your time. Your commitment within something has the potential to be solid, airtight lock, because what you do is so freaking valuable that if it wasn't there, the other pentacles wouldn't have the balance, and they wouldn't have the grace or the wow factor of what they are right now. So value yourself first and foremost, and make a contract to your damn self that you're going to get over that devaluing yourself. You're going to just stop doing that and really give yourself more validation yourself. The Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to have to really figure out where it is that you decide to get off of a loop, of a cycle, of a cyclical cycle, and where it is okay, transmute. There's that one song, I love it. Brick pun brick. Okay, it's so funny. What it is, it's like, this is transmutation. This is mastery. This is where you step into like Super Saiyan, Jedi level 100, flexing really hard, because what you've done is you've taken your pain and you've taken all of the rubbishy stuff that you had to experience and you had to endure. And it's unfortunate that we all have to go through our own version of like freaking going through hell in order to get to wherever we need to get to. Okay, but it's what we do with that pain, and it's our inside, all right? It's our connection to source that deciphers for us the level of fuckery that we're going to get up to in order to transmute that. If you decide to yourself, you know what, I'm going to do this with purity, and I'm going to do it in such a clean way that I'm even going to like impress myself with this. I'm going to do this highest way possible for my best highest self. This is how I'm going to change this up. This is how I'm going to transmute this. Listen to that song, Brick Pon Brick. There's a reason, like, you know, I post my music, but there is a certain reference, and when you hear that song, it's the reason why I didn't post the song. But otherwise, I love that song. Virgo, you have to start working on your core a lot more. Sit-ups, dietary change. Take yourself very seriously. Invest in yourself. Book a reading whenever you feel like you're off center. Trust me, I will change your life. Book a reading, Rubyreadstarot.com. It's great to consult with the tarot cards, especially when you feel stuck and you have judgment. Look at that. Decisions to make, directions to go. It's kind of a time right now, Virgo, where you're going to have to make choices and decisions about Five of Wands, where your energy has been going unnecessarily, where you've been wasting it and giving it away on conflict with jovial unnecessary pursuits, and the Eight of Cups, where it's time to move on to go and find something that makes you a lot happier. Emotionally speaking, like, you know that there is something out there that's going to be Page of Cups. It might even be someone is making it, I don't know, this is a love offer, a love invitation. Someone's reaching out, someone's telling you they love you, someone wants to take you out to dinner, somebody wants to marry you, somebody wants to have your baby, somebody wants to kiss you, somebody wants to, I don't know, it could be so many things. The Page of Cups is fun though. It's flirty. Have fun. Virgo, have fun. Book a reading, Rubyreadstarot.com. Mwah! I love you. If you had fun, subscribe. If you want, leave me a comment. But I love it when you do that. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Bye.